Hey guys, and welcome back to Pro Speed Baseball. Today I want to shoot a quick reference video for you guys on catcher stances. Now I know this isn't anything groundbreaking, but I want to give you guys a good reference video if you're a catcher out there and you just want to, refresh and make sure you're in the right stances and you got everything in the right places. So the first stance, we got three stances. We got sign stance, secondary, or sign stance, primary, secondary. And the reason why I say we have three when most guys teach two is because when you're given a sign, you want to have a stance for that too. And it's really, really simple. You're just in the same position as I am right now, where we're up on our toes, just kind of sitting on our heels. And what we want to do is we want to lay our glove right over our left shin guard, and we want to tuck our hand as far up as we can into the middle of our stance so we can give our pitcher signs. Very simple. Okay. Now, just a quick note. Sometimes it's a little more comfortable to receive in this stance. So if you want to just widen up a little bit and stay up on your toes nicely, you can receive in this stance or use it as like a secondary primary stance to get confusing on you guys. But sometimes it's a little bit more comfortable, but sometimes the primary stance is a little more comfortable. So the primary stance is when we drop down onto the insides of our feet and we let our backside hang really low. And from here we can sit really low and give a really nice target to our pitcher. Okay, so and the things we want to make sure we're doing in the primary stance is, first of all, that we wrap this thumb up with our fingers. That's going to be key. If we wrap the thumb up, we take away the ability for a ball to hit us in the tips of the fingers. Okay, so first of all, we want to wrap our thumb up. And the reason why we wrap our thumb up is because if we ball our fingers up, we leave the tip of the thumb exposed. So we wrap that up the whole time we're catching. And don't worry about it. You can open your hand pretty darn fast, so it's not going to take away from anything. So on the sides of our feet, we're going to get into our primary stance. We're going to give them a nice target, and we're just going to hide that hand, our throwing hand, behind our back. Very, very simple. Okay, now our secondary stance, we want to go from our sign stance, of course, because if we have someone on base, we're going to give a sign, and then we're going to get into our secondary stance. And we want to just be just a little bit wider than our torso, and we want to be comfortable in the stance. We want to be fast and comfortable in our secondary stance. So we're just going to walk out a little bit wider, okay? And how I like to do is I like to get a little wider, and as the pitcher is about to pitch, I just raise my backside a little bit and get ready to go. And what we want to do here is, again, wrap the thumb up, and we want to take the hand this time and place it directly behind the glove and protect the glove. And we want to have this about a ball's length behind the glove so we have some room for give. If we put it right up on there and we get a fastball, it's going to break our knuckles, and we don't want that. So, and a good thing to practice in your secondary stance is letting this back hand go with the glove. So wherever you're going with, or wherever the ball's coming from, you're going with the ball and the glove at the same time. That way a ball doesn't get pitched over here and you leave your hand here and it gets foul tipped into you right here. So those are going to be the three stances. I'll go through them one more time really quick from the front and the side. So sign stance, okay, glove over knee, signs from the side. Looks just like this, nice and tall, confident, that kind of stuff. Okay, then we're going to go from our sign stance into our primary stance to receive. Wrap the thumb up behind, nice and high. Same thing. From our sign stance into our primary here. And then our secondary, we go from our sign stance into a little bit wider secondary stance with the hand, thumb tucked under our fingers, behind the glove, ready to rock and roll. And from the side of the secondary stance, you want to make sure you drop your right foot back a little bit to give yourself an advantage to throw someone out. So I'll show you what that is right here. We're in our sign stance. We get into our secondary, and we want to widen or drop this back foot a little bit, and that's going to help us into our footwork when we throw down to second base. So, and a good gauge for that is having about the toe lined up with the heel. So my right toe and my left heel are going to be about on the same line, wherever that's nice and comfortable, right here, ready to rock and roll. And don't worry, we can still get down there and do our blocking and everything. So those are the three stances of catching. If you guys have any questions or comments on this, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get to them personally. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, plus one on Google. All that stuff really helps us out. And if you want to check out one of our free series, a little out of breath getting down there, you can check out the pitching series or the hitting series, absolutely free of charge. You can click on either one of these links. You can see that video plus the whole series absolutely free. Guys, let me know what you think. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck with your games, and I'll see you guys soon. If our action here is to get this power pull and bring this tucked in real hard, then the opposite reaction would be to slingshot our arm forward just as hard. Okay, so equal or opposite, that will be opposite here, and equal, we'll be able to pull and slingshot. So when you're doing this full speed, I want you to be really aggressive with this power pull, and that's gonna help a lot with picking up arm speed, which actually